there are corners for smoking.
Here, you just smoke anywhere. You will even get into a jeepney and the jeepney driver will just be like smoking. Then the smoke will be coming to shock above all shock. So I used to notice them every single time. I just
like you're passing someone and oh, did you see your friend? Sometimes it's really hard. You would see someone and you would really feel like they're filming.
Yeah, until you see
really. Sometimes, do you know?
What?
Until you see their legs.
Hi guys, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking. If you're new here, hi, I'm Cherono and she is
Winnie.
Yes, so guys, we are both Kenyans living and studying in the Philippines, and by the way, we are sisters, and also we are both studying nursing. So
yes, we are nursing students.
So remember to subscribe if you haven't already, and for the returning subscribers, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. So guys, today we really have a very interesting video. So let me let my sister explain what's really going to happen today.
So yeah, sometimes back we did a video about cultural shocks. So today we decided why not update our cultural shocks. So see, because since then we've we've experienced new cultural shocks. We've learned a lot about Philippines as well, And back then we were young in the Philippines, and right now we've matured. We've been here longer than
back then, by the way, that time I was even less than a year when I was doing the video.
Yes,
so
actually,
right now she's been here 4 years
now.
Yes, and me, I'm going to 3 years. Jesus, can you imagine how time flies?
Yeah, how time flies. It's been long,
Yeah, so guys, let's we are going to be telling you our cultural shock. So guys, I will begin with the dogs and the cats. OMG, guys. I've never seen here people really value dogs. People live with dogs like their own family members. They will find a dog inside the house. People sleeping with dogs. I remember my sister used to have a friend who used to have dogs, and she didn't consider having children. She's like, I have my children.
Yes, someone would be like, I don't need any children because I already have my children, right? The children are the dogs, She has like 2-3 dogs who are our own children, And
it's crazy, guys. It's crazy because for us where we come from, dogs know their place. Like dogs live outside. They don't live.
They know their boundaries. And the other thing is that it's not like we don't value dogs. Actually, we do value dogs.
Yeah,
that is why they protect us. That is their
but
their job. They have a job.
Yeah. Their job is for security purposes.
Yes,
and they have a house outside. So they have a den. Is it a den or a house? Whatever it is.
Whatever. That's a small
house for them.
They have a small house for them to live there. When you're feeding them, they have to eat outside.
Yeah.
But for the Philippines, in the Philippines, you're gonna live inside with your dogs. They're sitting. They're around all over the place. They're in your bed.
Somebody will be sleeping with a dog. I cannot imagine that. You guys, no. No.
It's not like it's a bad thing anyway, but it's just a cultural shock to us,
Yeah.
This time, I have a school friend, I have a friend in school, and then a dog passed on. She was depressed, she was crying.
Do we say dog passed on or they died?
Whatever.
The dog died.
The dog died, In the Philippines, someone will cry because the dog, died. In our own place. Oh my God.
Dog will just be buried and that is it.
You are like, oh, Simba died. Oh, he died. In Kenya we call the dogs mostly Simba.
Yeah, for us we have Simba, we have
and we have a lot of Simbas.
No, wait. What is the other name of the dogs? Tusker.
No, Tusker was a long time ago.
Yes,
Simba.
Jacinta.
Jacinta is a human being. We have Jacinta actually. I think she's still alive maybe
Jacinta,
now.
we had Chewy. Chewy was a very, very tough dog. It was really, 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 oh my goodness.
And
people used to fear coming to our home because that dog. OMG. So when that one died, everybody mourned the dog. But not in a morning where you cry. No, you feel like...
Yeah, no, Chewy died. No. Okay. And then life goes on, you know.
Yes.
In Philippines, you know, that my friend was really crying, you know, she crying. And now she's chatting me, oh, Winnie, I don't know what I will do now. Oh, Winnie. And I'm like, oh my God. So now you have to, you know, you have to go with the flow of the story. You're like, oh, so sorry, you will find another dog.
It's like a child that died.
Yes, or boyfriend broke up with you and then you're like,
anyhow, so guys, that is one.
And the other thing with the dogs is that here in the Philippines there are a lot of stray dogs. Right? I do not. In the Philippines they're all over the place. You know, the stray dogs, the stray cats.
Especially the stray cats, they don't have, what do you call, the tails. The tails have been cut.
Okay.
So is it?
You Filipinos, what do you do with your cats?
Why do they don't have tails? That is like.
Do you cut them or what? And I think it's, I don't know if it's both the male and the females or the males alone. I do not understand.
Me too. I always just see them without tails. That is one thing that I also don't understand. Why do they not have tails? Please explain to us down in the comment section. Why do your cats not have tails?
So for me, the cultural shock was the smoking part. Filipinos smoke a lot. I don't know if it's only Philippines or the Asians, but they do smoke a lot in the Philippines. The thing that really shocked me is that people smoke anywhere, anytime. You know, and everybody really smokes. You will find the teens, the young children, I mean the teens around maybe 16.
Yeah.
They are smoking.
Yeah, actually.
You will find young women smoking. You know, actually, I do not understand. It was a cultural shock to me because in Kenya, you will not find a female smoking anyhow.
Actually,
if they are smoking,
true.
It will be maybe inside their bedrooms or
private.
in private.
In private,
yes.
Actually, in private. And
in the Philippines, anyone will be smoking, you know.
And it's hard even for females to be like, oh, you know, I smoke. It's not, smoking is not a thing for women, and also it's not also a thing for young people. It's known for maybe old men or something.
I think if you're smoking and you're in Kenya, it's like a shame. You know, you don't have to come out and tell people, you know, I smoke.
Yeah, by the way, you don't just smoke anywhere. People smoke in hiding. But yeah, everybody is smoking.
Yes.
And you know,
young women, you know, and I don't know, I do not understand. Young women, you know, the kids.
Yeah, baby. And you know, in Kenya, one thing about smoking, you don't just smoke anywhere.
Yes.
There are designated areas for smoking, especially in the CBD. There are places you will go to that there are corners, that smoking area.
There are corners for smoking.
Here, you just smoke anywhere. You will even get into a jeepney and the jeepney driver will just be like smoking. Then the smoke will be coming to you. Anyhow, so guys, that is also another shock. Because people really smoke. Everybody, smoking is a thing for everybody. And for those people who are trying to quit smoking, now they'll be carrying vape. Now they're hanging it.
Okay, I saw someone saying, you know, this generation is really, I don't know, I almost said something. How could you say I quit smoking and you're using the vape?
Yeah, they say they're
still smoking.
transitioning.
You know, actually, it's dangerous also.
They're saying they're transitioning. So somebody will hang vape here.
And they're like, I quit, I don't smoke anymore, really? You're still smoking, you know?
Actually, that's true.
That is not fitting.
Disclaimer, we are not against anybody that is smoking, alright? Anyhow, so guys, another culture shock. And now this really comes as a real shock to me. You know, for me, the first time I got a cell phone was after high school, after Form 4. Hey, here, even a small child has a cell phone. It is really a shock to me. Like, I don't understand how. Yeah, I don't know. It is really like, why do children have cell phones? Since when? Where I come from, you don't get cell phones. Children? No.
The first time I had a phone, I think I was, how many years old? I think 18?
Yeah,
I have to ask you, like when I was 18, if not 19 years old. That is when I got my first cell phone. In the Philippines.
Everybody has a cell phone, which is like, it's a thing for them. You will just find people find small children.
In primary school, they have cell phones.
A child has a cell phone. How? Like, for us, no, that is not a thing. Like, you cannot even think of buying a child a cell phone for what purposes.
Maybe at this age they can
even at this age and era.
The
kabambe?
No, what's not a kabambe?
The tablet.
The tablet for kids, you know, they can be using to play.
Those ones that don't have SIM cards, right?
Yes. So apart from the kids having cell phones, if Filipinos they date when they are so young.
Hey, yeah.
Like you will find maybe a girl who is just like 14 years old, they already have a boyfriend.
You are talking 14, I'm talking 10, 11.
Really?
Yes, I remember when I was in Pampanga.
And like it's a thing, you know, your parents won't really mind.
And they'll even be asking you like, do you have a boyfriend? This one have a boyfriend? And I'm like, a child?
I think in the Philippines, if you do not have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, it's a big deal. Actually, it's a big deal. It's a big deal because I remember when I was new here, it's not even when I was new, because they still do ask that question.
Yeah.
Every time, Mom, do you have a girlfriend? Oh, no.
Do you have a boyfriend?
Oh, Mom, do you have a boyfriend? No. So how do you sleep at night? Really?
Like they sleep.
I remember there was this guy. Okay, I think I've said that story before, but anyway, there was this guy where we used to live before. There's this Arisari shop. And then I think I've never seen him, but he used to see me or something. Like an old person, maybe he was around mid 40s, or you know.
That is not an old person. That is a young.
The way he looked, he was old.
Okay.
And then he was like, "Hi." I was like, "Hi. Do you have a boyfriend?" I was like, "No." So how do you sleep at night? How do I sleep at night? I just sleep. Like, is it a big deal if you don't have a boyfriend?
Like, okay, my day for real. Here, people really like having a boyfriend, a girlfriend, or a boyfriend. It's a really big deal. Like, so guys, to add on that, you know, Filipinos, it is really another cultural shock. Filipinos, they find it so easy to bring their boyfriends home to live with them.
Not like they find it easy. It's their culture, you know.
How can you just be dating somebody and then the next minute you brought them home? You ask them to come and live with you in your house, in your home, your father's house. How?
Okay.
No. As a girl.
It's not even. It's a culture in the Philippines. Even back home, for a man, you don't bring your girlfriend. I mean, okay, maybe in the same compound but different roofs. But in the Philippines, under one roof, I will bring my boyfriend. He will live with us. If I have a brother, he's going to come with their own girlfriend. He will live under the same one roof.
Yeah.
Not like we are married. Just my boyfriend. He will be there.
Guys, that is really shock. That is a shock. Like, how do you like for us, you cannot even like, even when you're dating sometimes, you even don't even say. You don't even like.
Yeah, it's a secret. You know?
You don't even like, nobody should know. You know, and also for Filipinos, you know, they'll just, like, you'll date somebody today. Okay, for me, I've not dated Filipinos, but I'm just telling you from stories that I've had. You'll date a Filipino today and tomorrow they'll be like, let's go home. Like,
my dad is asking about you. My dad wants to meet you.
How do you, even for me to bring somebody home, that somebody has to be a serious person that I intend to marry, because how many people will you then bring home? You know, so there's that thing that you cannot just bring anybody home. So for us, no. But for Filipinos, it's just okay. If you have a boyfriend you're dating, you can introduce them to your parents, and their parents, if you're a boy, you'll bring them to your parents, and that girl will also take you to their parents, so they will know that, oh, you are dating so and so. You know, that familiarity. For us,
okay, you know the thing with Filipinos is that they are so open, you know, they are so close. Is it closeness?
Close family ties. Yeah, they do have close family ties.
Yes. So in a way that, you know, they are so close to their kids, you know, I can come to you and tell you, Mom, you know, this is happening, this is, you know, I met someone yesterday, they will be like, oh, bring them tomorrow to dinner.
Yeah, that's
yes.
true.
That is why you find Filipinos, they are close in a way that I don't know if it's really good, you know. Okay, the closeness is good, you know. The closeness is good, but I think there should be boundaries also.
Yeah,
you know?
like for example, this you having a party and then you just be drinking in front of your children.
Yes, that is another cultural shock. You know, Filipinos, they'll be drinking, you know, they'll be drinking, smoking with their children there.
It's not a thing for us. Like your father drinking.
Okay, your dad will be drinking, you know. In Africa, if your dad is drinking, they will always drink, but not in front of their kids.
Yes, they will not even even their children, they will even make sure that their children doesn't know that they drink. Okay, of course they know, but then they will not show them. Like for us, for Filipinos, there you just see like there's a birthday party, there's drinks. Of course, one thing about Filipinos, they celebrate birthdays are big redeem.
Everything, they're gonna celebrate everything.
They have to eat pancit, is it? Pancit?
Yes, pancit.
They have to drink alcohol. Everything that has to do with celebration.
They have to sing karaoke.
Yes. If there's a celebration in the Philippines, there's one thing that is involved: alcohol and also karaoke. So people will be drinking, singing.
Yes, people are so drunk and they are singing. But Filipinos are good singers, you know.
They really have good singers. They really have good voices. But anyway, for that you just be drinking. Like it's your child's birthday and you're here drinking with your children.
You know, in Africa, let me say, I think maybe most of African countries, but anyway in Kenya, if your dad is drinking, you know, they'll be out drunk, drinking, yes, and then when they are drunk, they will come home so late at night when
everybody
they are
is
sure that the kids are sleeping already.
Yes, that's
you know, you don't want your kids to be singing in that state, right?
Yeah, in a drunk state. You know, here in the Philippines, like, you remember that birthday we had? The neighbors, like
yes.
the man was really drunk, and then the children
kids,
now,
you know,
the daughters are helping him out to take him to the house.
No, before even they take him to sleep, you know, they are trying to make him awake, you know.
Yeah, they have to sober him up.
They are using really cold water, you know, with ice, you know.
Yeah. For us, that is not a thing. Like it's not a thing. Like it doesn't happen like that in Africa. So that counts as a cultural shock to us. Like you'll be like. Huh? No, so guys, another thing that really now this is the shock above all shocks. The LGBT community here is really
it
is, I don't know, is it accepted? Huh? It is operational. Oh, the LGBT community here is fully operational. Like people here are just like, if you are gay, and you don't have to hide the fact that you are one, okay? So you're out in the open. Like, you know, when I first arrived here in the Philippines, guys, even you used to call them my friends. You've seen your friends, because I used to notice them every single time. I just
like you're passing someone and oh, did you see your friend?
I was like, is this not a man wearing a dress or a skirt?
Yes,
I'm like, I used to really get shocked, guys. Let me tell you, that really used to shock me. Not in a bad way, but I just used to get shocked. Like,
you're holding a jeepney and there are two men, they are holding their hands, you know, and the other one is looking more of a woman, you know. There's makeup,
there is a skirt, they are of course wearing,
and they are just seated like women, like that, you know. If a man is using a face mask and a lady, you can really differentiate.
Yeah,
you can really know that this is a female and this is a male. But in the Philippines, sometimes it's really hard. You would see someone and you would really feel like they're female.
Yeah, until you see
really. Sometimes, do you know?
What?
Until you see their legs. Sometimes actually we debate like, that is a man.
Yeah.
Like, she's telling me, no, that's a man. I'm like, no, that is a lady. Like someone, they have really good hair, like, you know.
Yeah, they are really beautiful, you guys. Like,
and you find most of them, they will be wearing bra, you know, bra. And I don't know, they put what to make it really a bra.
Or maybe they're called, I don't know. I remember I saw somebody when I was in Pampanga, and they were like, she's just, it's a man, yes, but she has done a lot of things. He has done a lot of things on himself. They're like, no, he's Thailandese. I don't know if they said, is it Thailandese?
Maybe
Thailand. I don't know, there's a name they use.
Okay, I think most of them, they go to Thailand to do these procedures.
Yes. So guys, really, that's really shocking to me. It was really shocking.
Okay, the reason that is shocking, you know, in Africa, we have not really embraced, you know, the LGBT community.
Yeah.
They are in the Eden, you know.
Yeah, they don't come out.
They don't really come out easily because, you know, people are going to be charging you.
People will condemn you. They'll call you a sinner.
You're going to lose friends.
Yeah, actually, you will lose friends,
yes,
and you will lose also family members. You will lose your
family. First of all, you're going to lose your family members.
Yeah, those are the first people to go.
You will lose your family members, you will lose your friends, and you will be alone.
Yeah, so most of the people will be depressed. But it is now that I see people slowly coming out. But it's not a thing, guys. It's even illegal, you guys.
Actually, it's illegal.
Yeah, so, So I was really shocked. Like, it is now that I don't even notice them because I'm no longer concentrating on that. But when I first arrived here, I used to just My neck could almost break. Look at the disclaimer, guys. Here it's not like we're against the LGBT community or anything like that. We're just like explaining how it was a shock to us, alright? So please don't quote us wrong. We are not against anybody.
It's just a shock, you know.
It's just a shock to us because for us, it's not a, like in life. For us, you'll be disowned, you guys. You'll be disowned. You'll be disowned. Disowned, you guys. You choose
I
one.
was asking my friend from Cameroon. He has a son, and then I was like, okay, how about if your son in future will come and tell you, you know, Dad,
I like boys.
I like men. Hey! He's like, what? He's like, something is wrong. Is wrong is in
In his head.
You need medication. Something. You are sick, and that is sickness. And to that is sickness, you need to find medication.
You guys, and you know, here it is really impressed. You go to the mall, the people, not even the mall, anywhere you go, like the security guards, right? So they'll be like, hi, ma'am, sir. That way they don't offend you. If you go by your gender identity is sir or ma'am, then you'll not be offended.
You choose whoever suits with you.
So you say, hi,
like,
ma'am, sir.
Hi, ma'am, sir. Welcome. Hi, ma'am, sir.
There is no day you will find a security guard be like, hi. You know, I used to wonder, why do they say hi, ma'am, sir? It's until I realized, I was told, it's because now they don't want to like call you ma'am, and maybe you don't identify as a man or as a woman. So that is why they really they don't want to cross that boundary.
Even in the resorts, you remember the resort, the last washroom?
Yeah.
It's written LGBTQ.
Yeah.
A washroom specifically for those people.
Yeah, so,
So guys, last but not the least, our last, okay, just for now, our last shock, cultural shock is how Filipinos are so disciplined, you know, the discipline and the patience of Filipinos.
Guys, Filipinos, like I think I've mentioned this before, like Filipinos, they really are really patient. Like you have to be really, if there is a place where your patience and everything will be tested,
Hey.
Because like let's say for example you'll be waiting for a bus or a jeepney, and there is a lot of people, you know, you fall in line, and they don't have to be guided like, oh, now you have to fall in line.
To be pushing you around,
yes,
you know, asking you to do that and this, you know.
Yeah,
you use your common sense
and fall in line. So guys, you will stand in that line even for an hour, and Filipinos will be standing up like these people. They don't get backache or something. Like,
by the way. Anyway, it's not only about the patience, it's also about the discipline, you know.
Yeah.
That is really being disciplined, you know. Finding people are queuing in a line and you just fall in line.
Yeah, by the way.
Don't try that in Africa.
True, that's true.
I used to remember, you know, people like to, we say cut the line, you know.
Yeah, even me, I used to cut the line. Me, I cannot stand. Like, if I can cheat, why not? Why not?
Like, there's nobody watching you. Why are you standing?
Why? Like,
sometimes I almost say Filipinos are slow. You will wait.
Even at the supermarket, you will wait. Sometimes you really go to the supermarket, maybe you're in a rush or something. Don't ever go to the supermarket here in the Philippines when you're in a rush, because you will be disappointed. Guys, yes. I remember so many times like I've left things there and just left. They decided to just go.
Mimi nakuwanga nimetoka na hasira huko. Like I really need this item, but the line is moving like so slow to a point where I'm tired, I'm disappointed. I just get mad, I'm like, and I'm gone.
Me too. Sometimes nowadays I know what time to go to the supermarket. By the way, you go when it's about to be closed. That way there's not a lot of people, but go there at 1 a.m. And then one thing about the Philippines, you guys, when the shop is closed, it is closed.
That is something else that really eats up my mind. You know, you can never tell someone, I'm really in need of this service, or I'm really in need of this thing. Can you please help me? Ma'am, we are closed.
If you go there, even if they have not, like I remember I went to, I don't know what was
it?
Yes, they are not even put that thing that's closed. But now it was already time to close, and now they forgot to put it there. And there are still people inside. They told me, ma'am, we are closed. They cannot attend to you. They are closed. Even if there's still people inside. You go to Africa, you guys, in Kenya, where we come from, people, you're supposed to close at 8. You may end up closing at 9 because they don't turn away customers. They don't turn away something that is bringing money. How?
Like, you don't have this money. We're always telling each other, Filipinos don't like money.
Like, how do you go to a place
How are you turning me away?
Withdraw money. So,
Okay,
as long as the door is not closed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the time is really gone, but let me just say this one thing. You know, the Filipinos, one thing about Filipinos, when they have made up their mind, you will never change it.
That is true.
You can never change it. Apart from never changing their minds, is that Filipinos, when they are told something, I don't know, you cannot speak up your mind. You cannot say, like, mumeambiwa kitu and you're just okay with it.
You have to be okay with it, like, to please them. I don't know. If you like, no, I don't like that, they be like,
unapata mumepanda jeepney, and then the jeepney can just stand somewhere for about 10 or more minutes,
and
you know, waiting for someone.
Waiting for some people.
And there are people in this jeepney who are just quiet and they are tired and they should be going home. Why
they are sweating already?
Utasema wapi Kenya dere nini mbaya bana tuende. Filipinos, they will be just,
they are relaxed.
Quiet, and they are false.
And that is why I'm like,
me, I'm tired, I need to be gone.
And that is why I'm like, this is one country that
where
your patience will be tried, you guys. This is where you learn to be patient. So if you are an impatient person and you want to come to the Philippines, please start practicing your patience.
And I'm a very impatient person, by the way.
Practice your patience, because here your patience will be tried to the full.
Your patience
limit.
is much needed here.
And you will become patient. Guys, you learn to be patient. For me, I may say I might have been impatient, but nowadays it's like I've learned to be patient.
I'm not.
I'm not to be patient. Sometimes I can just wait.
My patience has boundaries. It has a crossing line. You cannot tell me I'm standing in a jeepney for more than 10 minutes in one place, just waiting for nobody. There's nobody coming, and we are just quiet. And you know, I cannot speak because actually I'm a foreigner and the rest people are just quiet.
And you don't know Tagalog.
And I don't know Tagalog. You can please tell me Tagalog of telling somebody, okay, I know we can say Tarana. But Tarana is not really someone that shows someone.
Alis Natayo. There's also a new one I know. Alis Natayo.
Yeah, Umalis Kana.
That is, I learned that in Pampanga. Anyhow, guys, so this video is the longest we've ever done. So let's really cut it here. Let's end it here and maybe continue this story another day. So thank you so much for watching. And if you like this kind of video, please remember to give it a thumbs up and comments down below. Let me know what you think. And if you are a foreigner in the Philippines, let us know about your cultural shock.
So anyway, yeah guys, for the Filipinos in the house, please let us know your comment, reactions, what you would think about
our cultural show.
Yes.
So guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on our next one. Bye.